Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be recreating Kylie Jenner's Vogue Beauty Secrets video. I am so used to doing my typical makeup routine, and today I'm really excited to try out someone else's makeup routine. Okay, so the first thing she does is just brush out her eyebrows, and then she uses a brow pencil and just do the same thing. In the video, it looks like she's pretty much just following her natural eyebrow, making it a little bit fuller. So after that, the next thing she does is cleans them up with a little bit of concealer. A lot of times I do just skip this step. Having my eyebrows not be super clean doesn't really bother me enough to do it on the daily. When I do it, it does make like that subtle difference of just making your makeup look so crisp. Okay, I feel like my eyebrows look so good right now. I just feel like it can be so tedious, but I might have to start cleaning up my eyebrows. Then she takes a little bit of concealer on her lids to prep for her eyeshadow, and then she'll take some powder and set her lids, and then she's gonna move on to eyeshadow. I typically do my eyeshadow last, or like my eye makeup last, so it is interesting doing it first. She basically says she puts like a matte kind of bronzy shadow in her crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my crease as well. So then she takes like a beige color and puts it on her lid. And then what she does is take like a little bit of a shimmery shade under her brow bone. She takes a slightly darker shade and puts it in the crease for a little bit of more definition. Her final step is taking a shimmery eyeshadow and just putting it all on the lid. So then she goes in with her foundation. She says she uses 4 pumps. She goes in with a brush, and for the most part, just kind of applies it all over the face. Then she blends over it with a beauty blender. She said that blending is really important. She blends down her neck, and she said she will go back with her foundation on a small brush and kind of just go back to her brows. So I'm just gonna do the same thing and add a little bit more foundation. Then she says she mixes 2 concealers, a more pinky peach concealer and then just like a highlighting concealer. Following the placement of her concealer, she brings it out. She puts some down the center of her nose, on her cupid's bow, and a little bit on her chin. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of this one over for the highlight effect. And then she just goes straight in with her beauty blender. She kind of just keeps the product where she places it. She doesn't really, drag it across the face. I don't have a powdered sunscreen, so I'm just going to use a regular face powder. She takes a big, fluffy brush and just sets her face. She goes in with a bronzer. And she really only puts bronzer in her cheekbones. Usually I put bronzer on my forehead and my cheekbones, so it's kind of new for me to just put it on my cheekbones. Then she takes powder underneath where she placed her bronzer. She used a loose powder, but I could not find my loose powder, so I just went ahead and did it with pressed powder. And the next thing she does is go in with a lip liner. She uses kind of like a brownie shade, and she puts it all over her lips. And then she just goes over it with like a pinky lipstick. Takes the same eyeshadow that she used on her lid and blends it under the eye. I don't think these are the exact shade, but you get the idea. Take some in the inner corner as well. Goes back in with some powder on a small little brush, a small little eyeshadow brush, and contours her nose. And then the next thing she does is take a pinky blush and she focuses it on the apple of her cheek. Usually I bring my blush all the way out, but I'm just gonna focus it on my cheeks. And then she kind of just dusts some all over her face. Then we're gonna wipe off the powder under our cheekbones. And the next thing she does is add mascara. She does have lash extensions. I'm just gonna put on mascara. One thing I noticed is that she definitely applies her makeup a little bit all over the place. Like she goes to lips, back to her face, to eyes. Usually I'll just do my face, my eyes, and then end with my lips. And then the next thing she does is take highlighter and put it on her cheekbone. And she takes some down her nose. Okay, and then she goes back in with her blush. And then finally, her final step is setting with some setting spray. This is the final makeup look. This makeup took me a lot longer than my normal makeup routine. I do feel like my makeup looks really good. I guess the biggest difference for me is the way she places her makeup, and I usually don't go back to the same step, so I noticed she did that a lot. She powdered her face multiple times, she added blush multiple times, and even cleaned up her eyebrows multiple times. But it does look really good, and it was really fun to try someone else's makeup routine. Whenever I am bored with my makeup or I don't know what to do, I always look at other people's tutorials and, you know, try a new makeup style. So this was really fun. Let me know whose else's makeup I should recreate. Let me know if there's any other videos you would like to see. Guys, for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.